Alright, welcome YouTube. We're going to jump right into an RDA review today. It is DoubleVision by CompVape. Let's dive down, get low, get to know this sucker a little bit. So, you get your CompVape DoubleVision, standard box that you would normally get into. Pop this sucker open. We've got some basic materials. You got screw, O-rings. They did include flathead along with hex, which is nice. You've got a colored AFC ring with their little logo on the front. And what really makes this pretty cool is you get a spare deck. So I'm actually going to show you the spare deck because this RDA comes with 2 decks when you purchase it. I got the other deck sitting on my Sub-Zero, and it's a quite nice, you can fit quite a bit in there. And yeah. So, for this purpose, I'm going to show you this deck because they're identical. You have 3mm by 4mm post holes in this, which are extremely unique. I have not seen one like this with such large post holes. I'm really digging it. This is a 304 stainless steel construction, 6mm deep juice well. Pretty much standard CompVape. I really enjoy it. They make great products, so no complaints there. It is serial numbered 0448 CompVape. You have a silver plated contact pin that looks to be adjustable. Your negative post is milled all the way down into the deck, not the sidewall. You have keyed lead-free brass silver plated posts, which I really like. They say this is going to be the only 22mm 2-post RDA that fills Caterpillar track and dual alien or fuse Clapton with room to spare, and I agree with that. I wish you guys could get a better look, but I have to buy a new camera, so you have to bear with me. Still new, so show me some love. Alright, so that's the deck. There's not really a whole lot going on. It's an RDA. But what they did was they made these gigantic post holes for builders. And I am digging it. And I did want to mention this. It is protruding, so this is safe to use on all mods. Doesn't matter if you're using a hybrid, floating 510, spring-loaded. It's going to work. It's going to fire. And you're not going to have to worry about any problems. And then it just goes back inside this nice, hard little case. So, go ahead and throw that back in the box. Like I said, we got our spare parts, lots of extra spare parts. So, that's pretty cool. Throw this back in the box. We've got our colored AFC ring. Throw that back in the box. Another thing that makes this RDA such a pleasure is, right now what you're looking at, I have my top cap piece here. This is actually off of my El Cabron. This is interchangeable with any CompVape RDAs. Twisted Messes, El Cabron, 13 Heavens, 9 Hells. So you can take and mismatch parts and get the look that you desire. I thought that was pretty cool. Really digging on it. Very high tolerance O-ring that goes on there. Pops right in. Boom, you're good to go. So I actually prefer this with the El Cabron top on it. I like the chuff style different. To me, it's just better. It's just a better chuff style. It doesn't come off. It's secured on there. So that's what I've been using it with. So after pretty much diving down and having a good look, getting low, seeing what this thing's all about, we're going to pop back up top and vape on it and talk about it. Alright, so here we are again. CompVape's DoubleVision. You got your CompVape logo there. You got double on the back, vision on the front. For the time that I've spent with this and building is a breeze. I've got dual aliens on here, built perfectly. Nice production, great flavor. I've got my air turned down just a hair. You can get that on there. Oh, wrong side. Fuck. There we go. So just turned down just a hair, but super, super great flavor. It's CompVape. What else can you say? They make high quality RDAs. I can dig it. All right, so let's go over some pros and cons on this RDA. There's not a lot of cons, but I like to get the cons out of the way first. So that's what we're going to do. My first con, lack of drip tips options. When you get these, usually when you buy CompVape, they send you a couple different versions of a drip tip so you can mix and match and choose one to your liking. With this, they send you this drip tip. I'm not a fan of it. It has a good O-ring on it. The tolerance is great. It sticks in there. But the drip tip itself, I'm not a fan of. So I took it off. Wish they would have included 2 more like they do with their others so I could have had some sort of option. So, not a fan. CompVape, if you see this, come on, man. Come on. Fix that. My second con. My tolerance on my O-rings when this came to me, it's too loose on the barrel. Those O-rings are, there's no resistance to it. This thing literally just pops right off. You know, which could be fixed with a new set of O-rings, but still, it'd have been nice not to have to go in and change out a brand new set of O-rings because it just doesn't sit on there like it should. I feel like if I put this in my pocket or grab it wrong, it's just going to come right off. So for me, not a big fan of that. Next one is the hex screws. Some are short, some are long. The long ones are your standard flathead. The short ones are the hex grub screws. I don't know why they couldn't have done 2 of each, short and long, in standard grub, or make both of them the same size. I don't know why they have 2 different sizes. And then for me, this isn't a con, but some people may find it to be your screws stick out when you put your build in. It doesn't affect the vape. It doesn't touch anything. You just have some posts sticking out. So for me, those are the only cons that I can come up with on this RDA. And I've really taken a very hard look at it. Pros. We got huge pros, man. It's CompVape. You have huge post holes on the deck. 3mm, 4mm oval post holes. It's fantastic. 2-post design. Comes with an extra deck. Don't know any RDA that's offering that right now. You have interchangeable with other CompVape RDAs. So like I said, I took the top off my El Carbone and I switched it over and put it on the DoubleVision. I like the way it looks. To me, it fits better. I like it. It's a sexy RDA. Alright, you got typical CompVape airflow. For me, it's great airflow. I love it. I can adjust it wide open. I can turn it down. It's airflow. Not much to say. Great airflow. You got a 6mm deep juice well. You get a decent amount of spare parts with the O-rings and the extra screws, but again, lack of drip tip options. Come on, CompVape. You're slipping. And you have a protruding 510 connection pin on the bottom, so it is safe to use on hybrids. And other than that, for me, this is a solid RDA. This will be definitely an all-day vape for me to build on and use. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Like I say, great production, great flavor, super easy to build on, great packaging. Could have had some more drip tip options, but other than that, I would definitely recommend to go out and pick one of these up. This is the DoubleVision. So, yeah, if you're in the market for new RDA, check them out. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for stopping in and checking out my review. And as always, stay cloudy, people.